Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Jinglewood, there lived a young boy named Chintu. Chintu was an ordinary boy with an extraordinary dream. He loved to draw, but his family was too poor to afford art supplies. One day, while wandering through the woods, Chintu stumbled upon a sparkling paintbrush half buried under the autumn leaves. The paintbrush felt magical, with a shimmering handle and bristles that sparkled like stars. Chintu picked it up, and suddenly, the world around him filled with vibrant colors. Back at his tiny hut, he began painting on an old parchment. To his amazement, the pictures leaped off the page and came to life. He painted a beautiful butterfly, and it fluttered around the room, bringing smiles and laughter. Every day, Chintu painted animals, birds, and trees that would join him in his garden. Soon, his home was like a mystical zoo filled with magical creatures. The villagers were astounded, and people from far and wide came to see Chintu's wondrous art. One day, the greedy king of the land heard about Chintu's magical paintbrush. He commanded his guards to bring the boy and his tool of wonder to the palace. The guards marched Chintu to the king's opulent chambers, where the king demanded, "Young boy, you must paint me a mountain of gold." Chintu, however, was wise and kind-hearted. He worried how the king's greed might harm the village. He thought for a moment and then painted a magical book instead. The book, when opened, told stories of kindness, love, and sharing. The king, mesmerized by the tales from the book, began to understand happiness was not found in riches but kindness. He released Chintu and returned the village to prosperity by rebuilding schools and parks. Chintu, with his magical paintbrush, never ceased to bring joy and wonders to the village. He taught the children to dream and paint their own worlds of magic, ensuring Jinglewood remained a land of infinite imagination and delight. And so, Chintu's kindness and creativity blossomed, painting smiles across the faces and hearts of everyone he met.